Hey, my name is Talgat. I am the CEO at Growing Together gt.education, an online service for those wishing to study in Russia. Recently, I decided to launch the YouTube channel due to a lack of credible information about education in Russia. Here I will talk about the most pressing issues and reveal the secrets of successful admission in Russia. Today's video I want to dedicate to a topic that has turned the world upside down, and it also affected the studying of international students in Russia. Yes, it is a conflict between Russia and Ukraine. Young people and their parents, who until recently planned their studies in Russia, are confused. Is it safe in Russia? What problems have arisen in connection with sanctions of Western countries against Russia? And can these problems be solved somehow? Watch this video till the end and get the answer for yourself. Should I go to study in Russia in 2023? Please give the thumbs up and share this video with your friends. Click subscribe and turn on notification to stay tuned with the relevant information about admissions and studying in Russia. Let's get started. Safety is the main issue that worries students and their parents. We all know that hostilities are taking place in the border zone between Russia and Ukraine. I fully agree that currently studying in cities near the border zone can be stressful, but at the same time we see that international students keep coming to study at universities here. For example, in such popular universities among medical students like Crimean Federal University or Kursk State Medical University. What is the way out of this situation? Let's look at the map. Yes, everyone knows that Russia is the largest country in the world, but you will be surprised how long Russia is from west to east. For example, the distance from the border with Ukraine to some cities in Russia exceeds the distance from the same border to Paris, London, or even New York City. All that you need is just to choose a university that is far from the border zone. Of the 700 universities in Russia, you can easily choose the one in which you will feel safe. You can do your own research. Otherwise, you can contact us and we will be happy to select universities for you according to your criteria. After the conflict began, Western countries imposed an incredible amount of sanctions against Russia. And of course, this gave rise to many economic challenges. First of all, it's a problem with cross-border money transfers. Bank cards that were issued abroad stopped working in Russia. Western Union and other similar things don't work in Russia either. SWIFT transfers have become more expensive and not always reliable. Many people have turned to two main alternative solutions: cryptocurrency and peer-to-peer currency trading. You can buy cryptocurrency in one country with fiat currency like US dollar or euro, send it to a digital wallet, and then sell it for another fiat currency locally. To do this, you would need an account on a cryptocurrency exchange like Binance and a bank account in one or more locations. The second option, peer-to-peer currency trading, doesn't involve sending money at all. Let's say you want to trade your US dollars for rubles. There must be someone out there who wants the opposite. He or she has rubles and wants to trade them for US dollars. We know that some international students and companies provide such help for other students. Finally, you should remember that you can bring up to $10,000 in cash with you into Russia without any customs procedure. Last year, the exchange rate of Russian currency has grown significantly. At one moment, the ruble went up by 20%. This means that at that moment, the cost of education rose by 20% in dollar terms. Currently, we witness that the currency rate are coming back, but nobody can predict what could happen tomorrow. Increasing cost is a nasty thing, but when we talk about education abroad, we must compare the cost in the countries that we consider as a destination for education. Despite the exchange rate, studying in Russia is many times more affordable than studying in North America and Western Europe. In Russia, you can study medicine for only $4,000 a year, whereas in the West, the cost of studying medicine reaches several tens of thousands of dollars. Even the current exchange rate of the ruble leaves Russia one of the most accessible countries for studying abroad. Military actions, money transfer, increasing costs, all that sounds terrible and awful. But when you dive into the details, you realize that it's not all that scary. 300,000 international students are in Russia now. Many thousands keep coming here. Do your own research. Ask students who are already in Russia. Compare and draw a conclusion for yourself. And remember that nobody knows what could happen tomorrow. Don't be afraid. After all, something worse can always happen where we could never expect it. Thank you for watching the video to the end. Leave your comments about what you'd like to know more about education in Russia. Stay tuned with GT Education. See ya!